Teofimo Lopez says that he's picking Terence Crawford to edge a win against Canelo Alvarez tomorrow night, man. This is shocking because we all know that Teofimo Lopez was calling out Terence Crawford for a fight. He also made some nasty comments towards Terence Crawford, basically calling him you know what I'm saying? Basically saying whichever monkey gets the banana first, and then we seen Terence Crawford press Teofimo Lopez in person about those comments. And he basically folded like a pretzel, you know what I'm saying? Now, I think this has a lot to do with Teofimo Lopez no longer working with Eddie Reynoso. If you guys remember, before Teo's fight against Arnold Barboza, right? We heard that Teofimo Lopez was joining the Eddie Reynoso team, you know what I'm saying, which is Canelo Alvarez's team. And something happened where, I guess because they couldn't train Ryan Garcia and Teo at the same time, Teo ended up, Ryan ended up going back to Derek James, and I guess Teo no longer works with Eddie Reynoso as well. But we do know that Eddie Reynoso is known for his fighters testing positive for PEDs, right? So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe Teo, didn't want to affiliate with, a trainer that is constantly having his fighters pop dirty, right? Jaime Munguia joined the Eddie Reynoso team and he popped dirty in his last fight, you know what I'm saying? So I think Teo is publicly stating this not because he actually believes it. I think he's saying this because he has a personal issue with Canelo Alvarez and Canelo Alvarez's trainer. I don't really think that Teo believes that Terence Crawford is going to beat Canelo. I think that he's just picking and choosing a side, based off of, who he has an issue with or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, listen, when Teo was calling out Terence Crawford for a fight, I don't think he actually wanted to do it. I think if there was actually a contract in place and Terence Crawford signed it, I do not think Teo would have signed that contract because he would have got his ass mollywopped by Terence Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? So he was also asked about Shakur Stevenson, and the reporter on Ring Magazine was saying, what does he like about, what does he think is the most impressive thing about Shakur Stevenson's, game? And he said the gap in his teeth. I thought that shit was funny as fuck. See, Teo is a funny guy, right? Like, Teo, his teeth are fucked up, right? He don't got straight teeth. His teeth are all crooked and shit. But he's talking about Shakur Stevenson's gap in his teeth, you feel me? It's just like when he talks about Devin Haney's nose, right? He talks about how big Devin Haney's nose is.